we're live.
Okay. Oh,
There
that's
we
fun.
go.
Yeah. So we're joining us tonight with that old microphone as we discuss the Audio Technica 20. No. It's been so long since we've had this stream that we've completely forgotten. I think it's Cyberpunk Red. Choom! The
I think
dramedy.
they've come out with several rule revisions since we started.
Oh my gosh! I cannot believe the core book has had so many revisions since the first printing. First publication. I don't think I've ever seen an RPG that has gone through so many revisions within the first few years of being let out. It's got to be up there. Yeah.
At
I
least the
mean, I
core,
guess it's the thing though, right? It's a digital document. It's a living document that changes over time. Maybe that's what it's going for. I don't know.
the core mechanic of the stats plus skills still remains the same. So that's all we all know anyway.
That's true. So I'm vamping for a bit here to see if Kim is able to join us with this EV Mux setup we're using now instead of StreamYards. Kim does have a little bit of a problem connecting. It seems to be very picky about what browser it will work correctly under. Oh, there she is. I think. Did I hear her talk? Kim? I hear things moving in the background. There. Hey, I can hear her. She just can't hear us.
Somebody wave on camera for her. Let her know that we are here.
That's right. You can do that.
Yep, I'm waving at the camera.
Mhm.
My camera has a little bit of tape over it, so it's never used.
Wait, did she drop again? Or no?
Well, I told you to wave. Nobody waved at her to let her know that she needs to change her audio output.
No, I just sent a text message, which could convey more than just, "Hey, I am waving."
Could.
You know.
Well, yes. We'll just keep me posted, guys, if she says anything in the Discord channel. I guess we'll proceed for a bit and see where this goes. Hopefully, she'll be able to. Yeah, she just dropped off of EV Mux. See where this goes. So it has been, by my looking at things, it's been like 3 months since we've actually played a game of this. I went through and refreshed myself by listening to some of the recordings, which is a useful part of this whole thing, I guess. So we were at the point where, just as a brief recap, your Coffin Motel is being used as the second location in a film. The other location is a big swanky upscale complex, and yours is supposed to be the gutter dwelling slums. But of course, like as in most television, the gutter dwelling slums are looking quite nice on TV compared to what they actually are. And so your Coffin Hotel fit the bill. It's like newly upgraded, even since you guys put a lot of money into bringing things up to code and making your guests happy. So you scored the contract for that, as well as you guys have a bunch of side gigs you can do to earn extra money. Now, Kim's character got one of those where the actress, the main actress in the film, one of the two lead parts, has very strict dietary needs. And Kim was able to source some materials for that. And so that's all set up. I believe that Laszlo, were you officially brought on as like the resident first aid, because there has to be a EMT or doctor on set. I don't know if your character officially pulled that.
Well, I listened to the thing a couple of weeks back as well, just before we were going to do it, and I don't remember that.
Okay.
Oh,
Then that's not something you've scored yet. Then yes, okay. This is actually my cribbing off of a module from one of the Cyberpunk source books.
I seem to recall I had a part in the film.
Yes, that's right. You have a part in the film.
Just as, background actor thing. But yeah.
When somebody calls out to the crowd, "She's been shot. Is there a doctor in the crowd?" Laszlo steps forward.
No. None of us are doctors.
Yes,
Go
for
away.
100 EBs a minute. Yeah.
Let's see, Marius. I don't think you did. You have a part? I forget if your character scored a part.
I
No,
don't
I
remember
don't
that
think
I
so.
did. No.
Yeah.
You were the executive director. Or
Oh, that's right. Yes, to mollify
executive
you,
producer.
you are the executive director of your crew.
Of my crew. Okay.
I
Yes.
think
Who's
there was
on my?
I think you did get a part as well. I think there was a sleazy producer who was meant to be in it, and you
No,
get
it could
that
be. Yeah.
part.
I'm
Oh,
definitely
I
willing to
think
go with
as
that.
well as getting the executive producer.
really need to stretch my
Right.
acting skills for the sleazy character.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. Well, Kim is live. Can we hear Kim though? And can Kim hear us?
Not sounding good.
No, it's not.
No.
She's connected.
Her icon for her voice is muted, but so Stephen, and that's never stopped us hearing him.
Yes, but mine's on purpose.
Let me unmute her and see if this helps. Well, I can't. It sends a request to unmute.
Yeah. Oh, it's unmuted now.
what?
So we can hear things.
I can hear something in the background. Kim, are you there?
I'm going to say there's a no.
Mm.
Oh, the microphone is definitely picking up sound. You can tell by the volume.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's not good.
Okay. Well, I've muted that. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's continue on. People keep a lookout on the Discord, and we'll see what's going on there. Something just flashed red.
Did it? Did you crash?
No, I didn't crash. I think. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened there.
Let's continue and see what happens.
Yeah. Okay, well, she's still connected, and there's still background stuff coming through the microphone, it looks like, but it is muted. So, Kim, if you can hear this, your microphone is muted. Yeah, well. So today is the day where an inspection is supposed to occur of your place to make sure that adequate power needs and any safety concerns can be gone over. And as you guys are waiting for, I suppose the staff member goes by the name Cookie, is supposed to be coming by with a team of some laborers just to check things out. You've already signed the contracts of like if they need to change anything around, they're responsible for any damages and putting it back the way that it was afterwards, that sort of thing. They don't expect that they want to do anything to it because it's the perfect look, which is why they chose your establishment. So let's have the framing scene where you guys are kind of just lounging around and waiting for Cookie and the carpentry or the set crew to come by and take a look at things. And as you're doing so, Laszlo, you're on the first floor, kind of looking out through the bulletproof glass that is the windows of your first floor. That actually wasn't done by you. The previous owner had the bulletproof glass put in on the first floor. It was a very wise investment. Laszlo, there is kind of a very porcine looking hulking individual walking across the street to your building, hands in pocket. Pockets are tight enough to his legs and thighs that you're pretty sure he's not got a gun in there or anything. And he seems to have stepped out of a limousine. It's parked across the street. And let's go ahead, Richard, introduce us to Laszlo. It's been long enough. Who is Laszlo?
Laszlo is the person you see before you. He is the med tech of the group, and for some reason, people keep calling him Falcon. And he's also got a slice of life podcast, I guess, sort of thing that he puts out that he broadcasts while he's doing his day job at the mortuary.
And let's not forget the 6-foot stone Maltese Falcon that was the opening of this whole thing.
Indeed,
long ago. So you're the one peering out the window as this very meaty, large-looking individual comes up to your front door. And he kind of peers in. His hands are still in his pocket. He's not opening the door.
Is he dressed well? Is he? Do I think he looks like a bodyguard or a?
He's not.
Or a
He's not dressed in a suit or anything. He's dressed in street casual, but it's like it's clean and it's neat. The kind of street casual you buy as a brand name, instead of it being this is what you're reduced to,
right.
right? So yes, he looks very clean, but wearing street casual. He's just looking in, kind of staring at you, kind of looking around, peering around.
Can I help you at all, sir? Do you need
Yes, I
anything?
represent a journalist who wishes to speak to you for a few moments, if you please.
Me? Specifically
Any
me?
one of you guys in there.
He is welcome to the journalist is welcome to come to the door and talk. Yes.
Okay, we can hear Kim's microphone making stuttering sounds, but we're not hearing your voice, Kim, if you can hear us. I don't
She
know
did
if
say
you can
on
hear us.
Discord that she's not sure what's happening. I can see everyone but not hear anything. I guess I'm out. I don't want to hold things up. But I said, keep trying. So
Yep. Keep trying. Yeah, so I'm sorry, did she say she can hear us or can't hear us?
Cannot.
Cannot. Oof. Okay.
you can see. Hello,
Yeah.
Kim.
Okay. Yeah. So it's like just any one of you guys in there. He'd like to talk to one of you for a possible business opportunity.
Indeed, and as I said, they are welcome to get out of the limo and come over here to where we are.
Well, Mr. Malarkey never leaves the limousine. He's got problems with his legs, you see.
Malarkey. That is a name I have heard somewhere before.
Yes. Since you are a personality, I'm sure that you know of Mr. Malarkey because he's the slimiest of paparazzi, but he is front page guy with all the shocking clickbait headlines in town. Big bucks though, like he's got money because of the slime that he tends to throw.
Well, I am certain we have heard of you before.
No, I'm not Mr. Malarkey. I'm about 300 pounds heavier, I'm afraid.
Oh, well.
This was the guy that nearly scratched my car last time.
Only nearly. I mean, that's a common occurrence in Night City.
But I'm not there. Have fun, Leslie.
Yes. Well, as I said,
okay, so let's have the next person come down. So Elena, you're coming down just to check on things. You know, you've got work to do today. You don't want this to take any longer than possible. And you see Laszlo talking to someone. The door is not locked, but the guy is still standing on the other side of the door, hands in pockets. They're kind of shouting at each other through the bulletproof glass.
Yes.
So let us describe Elena to us. Who is Elena?
I am Elena, the tech nomad. I don't have a tech nomad makeup for in mad. She's on the small side, sort of mousing around here. And speaking of mouse, she has with her all the time her pet rat, Sebastian. It's the Sebastian show. Yay! We're all here for Sebastian. The rest of us are just, accompaniments.
Okay. And to finish it off, we will have Pinball and Marius walking down the street with a bag of breakfast. You went to your favorite bakery to get get a few breakfast sandwiches in anticipation of the day. And you are brought up by this big, meaty individual, hands in pocket, talking to Laszlo through the glass. You guys also know that the doors aren't generally locked. Who is Marius? Tell us all about Marius.
Well, today Marius is playing the part of dentist. He's got his rusty pliers ready to pull teeth. He left his pliers in some water a few days ago, so they've got a nice new layer of rust on them, so everything's perfect. But usually he just doesn't know who he is. You know, he's taken some business courses, some accounting Coursera courses, right, online. He doesn't read books or anything, so Depends who he is on the moment. Today he's a dentist. Tomorrow he might be a shoe salesman. You never know. You don't know with Marius. Sometimes he likes to run the net unsuccessfully, but he tries.
Sometimes he's a karate guy, black belt and all.
He's trying to put that behind him after the incident with the gun and the 9-year-old. Not my finest moment.
So we can scar Marius' psyche. That's interesting. And pinball.
Yes, so Pinball is the solo of the group. He's the muscle, and because he's the only person willing to step up and talk to people, he is also inadvertently the guy who does a lot of talking for the group.
Not that he's good at it, just that he does it.
Just that he does it. Almost everybody else in the group is better at it, probably, but they don't. It is a mystery of the universe. But he is the solo that lives his life like a video game. His life has no worth. He's, doing good for his one life. No save. Speed
He's on
run.
hardcore mode.
Yeah.
No save, one life.
No save, one life. It's been very close sometimes. But he also has wildly inaccurate Turkish accents that comes and go. In whatever I voice at the time.
I like to think that it's you and Laszlo have been taking like chip courses, so the language thing comes in and out because it's just not taking. But anyway, you two are outside looking at this kind of big piggish man. He's trying to look unassuming, like he's trying to make himself seem non-threatening. He's got his shoulders hunched in. He's got his hands in his pockets. The pants are so tight that he's not hiding a gun in there or anything. And again, he's wearing like street casual, but it's street casual by like LL Bean. It's it's very chic and department store bought.
So Marius, you're telling me you have given up on the actor life already?
Oh no! I mean, it's just not.
He was acting when he said that.
Yeah, yeah. Poor.
Oh, you have gotten me good.
Yeah. Just practicing the craft and all. One day I will be on like the big screen.
You're going to step down to the big screen. What about the internal heads-up display that we all have?
One screen at a time. You got to earn your position.
Your screen belts. I got it. Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, are you guys part of this hotel as well? Because
who are you, and why should I not kill you right now for talking to me?
Well, that would be really like unfortunate. I mean, you just got to do what you got to do. So I understand, but my boss would just like to have a word with you. And he kind of points over at the limousine.
Oh, you're so I should kill the person in the limousine. I understand. Thank you for pointing him out.
Well, I'm not actually hired to stop that from happening, but it would also be unfortunate.
I mean, I have already said he is welcome to get out of the limousine and come and talk to us over here. And I know what you said, but you can go and tell him that. Thank you very much.
Maybe
Is
I
that
can.
Cookie?
I'm
Is
sorry.
that Cookie?
No, this is not Cookie. No.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm asking. It's
Yeah.
Oh no, this is no. It was the journalist man who did the thing.
I'm Branson. Nice to meet you.
That is him. That his he gave you a name, Malaki.
No, Malarkey's my boss over there.
Yes, that is who I was telling him about.
Oh,
Don't worry.
Well, maybe I can carry Mr. Malarkey over so his
That is a
legs
thing
and
that I
all.
would love to see happen.
Okay. Let me go and seize what he has to say.
I'm just gonna stand there and start eating everyone else's breakfast sandwich while I watch this guy go carrying someone.
Yeah. So we might have a Kim. I heard some talking in the background.
Question is, can Kim hear us?
You guys see and hear me now?
Oh, Kim's here. Okay.
Yes.
All
Can
right,
you-
so rounding the
My son's
corner,
crap.
you sound okay. Better to have you than not. So rounding the corner.
Let me check the audio thing. The audio.
Ooh,
Oh, God.
that was a
That's
bit
not
bad.
good.
Yeah.
Yes, you sound crappy. Let's not beat around the bush. Don't spare her feelings.
Talk again, Kim. Kim.
She's mute.
Ooh. Well, I mean, she can hear us now, though. That's a thing. Right. So I'm going to say that she was about to round the corner and stop to see how this plays out. So Branson goes over to the limousine and he makes motions for the window to go down, and he's talking to somebody inside. You hear somebody kind of berating him, and he kind of steps back, and he looks like a little kid. He's like, "Oh, sorry, Mr. Malarkey. Well, they said you got to come to them." And the limousine kind of starts up, and it just makes this U-turn, so it comes, it parks in front of your establishment, and the window rolls down, and you guys that are standing here, so like, is this good enough? Can I talk to you guys through this? Is this okay? Like, Branson's like a charity hire, okay? It's my kid's nephew. Anyway, look, I've got a job for you if you're interested. There's a sweet 500 euro bucks in it for you if you want.
Ooh, I'm very tempted by 500 euro bucks. I have killed men for much less.
that's true.
Will remember that.
Oh no, those were my rookie days. My prices have gone up since.
Yeah. I was going to say, Pinball, don't sell yourself short. You're worth more than that.
Come
Well,
on, it's practically free money. I don't need you to do a lot. I know you guys got
all right,
an in
hand it
with
over. I held out my hand.
He puts a little bag in your hand. And there's like a little fingertip-sized piece of plastic nubbin inside the plastic bag. Hey, look, that's a low-profile audio bug there. You pull that little white tab on the bottom edge, the battery connects, and it'll start recording. I want you to find a way to put this into Eaton Sim's trailer. You've got set access now, and they're going to ask you to do some stuff around, scut work and stuff around the set. So you're going to have access. What do you say?
Eden Sims? Well,
he's the male lead in the movie.
Isn't he kind of an asshole to us?
You haven't met him yet.
Oh, I thought. Okay, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he'll be an asshole though.
Hey, Marius, give me some of that. Sebastian's hungry.
But there's only 2 sandwiches left.
So your Malarkey is sitting well into the car, but he is alone in there except for the chauffeur in the front. Malarkey is very thin, almost like starvational thin, like very reed thin, middling height, really unremarkable except for a lime green cybernetic eye implant on his left eye.
that's
Hey, look, you're not the only people I'm approaching. Come on, take it or leave it. Hey, look, you're not the only people I'm approaching. Come on, take it or leave it. Oh, we're getting we're getting my voice through Kim. We're getting my voice through Kim.
everybody's voice through Kim, I think.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me better now?
Yes, there we go.
Sound better.
But we're getting feedback. We're hearing us through your speakers. But we're getting feedback. We're hearing us through your.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure because it has decided it hates my headphones, so I guess I'm gonna have to.
Well, if you want to hang around, maybe we can just all be quiet when we ask your character.
I'm gonna
to
mute
do
myself
something.
unless I'm
If
talking.
you want to hang around, maybe. If that's good for you, just hang around. All right. So, so he's like, look, you're not the only folks around that have got set access. I just thought I'd try you first. Word on the streets is you can tell he's kind of looking up some information in Cyber Eye. You're the one they call Pinball, right? Seems like you're pretty reliable.
I am reliable. Yes, it is true. I am arguably the only reliable person in this group, except for Laszlo. It is a family thing, reliability. Uh, why don't you hire this man, I point to Marius, as an actor to play as a spy? Then he might try to do it for you.
I think you got this all wrong. I'm not part of the crew. I'm trying to get dirt on the crew.
I know. Hire this man as a spy and he'll do it. He's a method actor.
Look, I don't care who takes the money. Who here wants
I'll take the
500
money.
credit?
He's just got to do the job. Hand me the money, please. And
Well,
I hand
so
Marius the bug.
Okay, you hand the bug to me. Okay, it's like, look, I'll give you half up front and half once it's planted. Once you pull a tab on that and I can hear the conversation, I'll know it's planted.
Oh, excellent. Who is it for again?
Yeah, the leading man of this flick that's going on.
Why you want to hear what he has to say? He's boring.
Well, I quite disagree. He's really good for the headlines. He's going through kind of a messy divorce right now.
Oh, I should offer my service to him. I have helped with divorces before.
I said messy. I didn't say disagreeable. I don't know that. You know what? It'd make a great headline. You do you, Pinball. Are you all right?
Never been better. Here, Marius, I need you to think you are a spy and you need to plant this listening device.
The hulking, piggish
I'm a
guy
spy.
comes over to you, Marius, as you're eating the sandwiches and says, "Oh, man, those look really good. Could I have one?"
I look in the bag. There's half a sandwich left, and I'm like, I promised this to someone else. I'm sorry.
Oh, you shouldn't break your promises.
No, you're right.
Where'd you get the bag? He's looking at for our name on the bag, and of course, there's no name on there because it's a neighborhood grocer.
Right. I'm gonna pull out like 10 eddies
Mhm.
and give them to him, and be like, and I'll give him directions. I'm like, just go there and get some more for us.
Oh, and he starts making off in the direction in Malarkey. He's like, "Get your ass back in the car. We'll get you food on the way home. We got a deal, Mr. Actor."
I'm not an actor. I'm an international spy.
Works for me. Someone give me an addy, and he wires $250 over to, I guess, you, Pinball.
Now, when do I get my exploding pen?
Talk to the props guy.
Props guy. All right.
Branson, get in the car.
I have a question before you leave. Just quickly, you said that
did you come
Branson
out?
was your kid's nephew. Doesn't that make him your grandson?
Hey, look.
I mean,
I try to, keep the relation as far from possible
okay.
from me, you see. Branson's a lot of things, but smart ain't one of them.
All right. That's it. I just wanted trying to work out what was going on there.
Okay. He wires $250 over to you, Pinball, and once the recordings start, he'll know it's in the right place, and he'll wire the other $250 over.
Is he left?
He's unless you want to stop him, yeah, he's just motioning for his chauffeur to
I've
drive
asked
off.
my question. So we're screwing him over, right?
Mhm.
I do not wish to give rival jealous people access to things that I am there and have exclusive access to.
Well, they haven't actually hired me for security.
Yes.
They
Well,
hired me for
you.
like on-screen security, but this is for his trailer, so I don't know. Also, if Marius plants it successfully, I get paid another 250 yen.
How can
There's
I
that.
mess this up? There's no way it will mess up.
No way possible, unless I ask you to roll something. All right, so let's see if we can get Kim to introduce her character as the character stops to wait to see if gunfire will ensue, and when no gunfire ensues, Kim, introduce your character. Unmute first.
Okay. Does it sound better now?
Very much so.
Go ahead, Kim. Who's your character? Uh-oh.
My
There we go.
character. Yeah, the headset itself was muted this time. Okay,
Oh.
so my character's name is Tetra, and she is the fixer of the party.
And the character that should be
And,
talking to
so
everybody
far we're
instead of
just
pinball.
Yeah. But I think I finally got this under control. I probably shouldn't say that now,
Yeah.
but
No, we're not hearing any echo through
Yeah,
it, so it
that's
sounds
good.
good. All right.
yeah,
You
I
have
finally
just
got it to do my headset. So
nice. So you have successfully gotten the concessions necessary for the food, the dietary needs of the one of the stars. So you have figured that out. You've earned your money for doing that. And just as you're joining the group, a utility van pulls up outside your place. And person you were shown a picture of Cookie, so you know who Cookie is. Cookie is kind of a mid to late 20s person. He wears coveralls, but they look a lot like a chef's apron for some reason. That's why he got the name Cookie, and there's stains all over it from various paints and other things that he works on for special effects and for scenery. He lights up a cigarette as some of the other guys come out. They just start taking pictures of the outside of the place. Well, these are like floating cameras that kind of go around getting the 3D imagery of the outside of the building. And he just kind of shouts over to you. It's like, "Oh, we'll be there in a minute. We gotta take some establishing shots of the place. We'll use this in the B-roll." Hey, who's the funny guy in the deerstalker cap on your roof that's talking to pigeons? Can we use him? Did he sign the disclosures?
He did.
I believe he did, actually.
Yeah.
he did.
Sherlock Holmes. Yes.
Marius, can I have a look at that device you've got?
Oh, yeah, sure. And here's Sebastian's breakfast. Sorry, something happened and there's only half a sandwich left.
Sebastian angrily snags it from you,
Ow!
promising to pee on something of yours later, you're sure.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, here's this thing that I'm supposed to just toss in someone's trailer. I don't know. Here you go.
Can I adjust it so it just transmits to me?
It will be tricky because once the tab is pulled and the battery is connected, it will start transmitting you. This device is kind of off the shelf. It's not complicated, but it does have a limited life. Like once the battery's connected, it's going to run for just a certain amount of time before it dies. It'll be tricky because it's very small.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'll take a copy of the recording and then I can release it once this is over. So he still gets the recording at some point, but we are not immediately compromising our stuff.
Okay. If you want to take it to your workshop and see, we'll have you do a roll for that when you do it with the obvious, like if you mess up, then yeah, the opportunity is lost.
What could possibly go wrong?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So Cookie and crew do some establishing shots outside with some drones, getting footage all around your coffin hotel, getting some shots of the roof. Cookie comes in while that keeps going on, puts out the cigarette respectfully, looks around to see if there's any place to put the ashes, and then just puts it in his pocket, not wanting to contribute to any mess on the outside. And he's like, "Hey, this place is really class. I like it. Wow, it's almost too nice for the slummy place that we're supposed to be filming in. You mind if I put in some? I guess I gotta dirty the place up a little. Some cobwebs here and there. Maybe distress the paint a little bit. All of it'll be cosmetic. The paints that we use just wash right off. Is that okay? The building's in a lot better condition than I thought it would be.
But it looks so good, and you want to make it not look good?
Well, it's kind of supposed to be a dump in the film.
Can't you just green screen it or something?
Well, I mean, yeah, but look, the
All right,
Sennett
great. We like
sisters
that idea.
don't they don't really go for all that digital reproduction with the film. They like old school methods. So, I mean, if it's a problem, I mean, I understand. We'll do that if we have to, but it would sure make the film look a lot better if you'd let me just mess the place up a little.
Well, it's not my call. Just don't anger Pinball.
We agreed to, as long as they'll undo it. So that,
Yeah, like I said, the paints I'll be
Yeah.
using, they just they just wash off. They're not permanent at all. We'll just take these very wow. It looks like you recently had some work done. I mean, that's fresh paint. Yeah. We're just gonna make it look like it's stripping and peeling in certain places. We're gonna put some bugs in the corners. Not real insects. We're not gonna give you a roach problem or anything. But yeah, I just need to slum it down a little.
Yeah, well, that's what we agreed to, as far as I'm aware. So, yeah.
All right. And he's looking around. Let's see. We got Tracy, the minister girl, would need some kind of information desk down here. We can mock something. He's looking around because you guys don't really have that because you only
No.
you only have the tenants that you have, and you're not looking to fill anymore.
We don't. It's not a walk-in sort of place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so we'll mock up a desk over there if you don't mind, and
Mhm.
all right. The lighting's good. We're gonna have to put cameras all over the place, of course. We use drones mostly for that. That reminds me, I gotta check your electrics, and he pulls out some devices. It's like, oh wow, this place is really rigged up.
It'll be.
Hey, we're this is gonna take a while. Here's he just all of your I keep forgetting, what are they called in this one? Are they agents or pans? I forget. Are they agents? Agents. So all of your agents ping as he's shooting over all the information for all the workers. It's basically all their bond agreements. So if anything's broken, etc., they're all bonded and insured, and so all that information is being sent over to you. This will take several hours. We'll get a lot of before and after shots so we can put it back exactly how it was before. In the meantime, I heard that you guys are real go-getters, looking to make a few creds on the side off this film. Look, my special effects guy. Well, I mean, don't take this the wrong way, but I heard that you guys, especially the one called Pinball. Which one of you is Pinball?
My lawyer has informed me not to admit to being the man identified as Pinball.
Oh, right. And again, this is not meant to disparage your good name, sir, or any of you. I hear that you're kind of connected in some ways to some illicit activities, and that's just hearsay. I'm not saying it's true or anything, but you might have some insight that our prop guy could use. When he heard that you guys have some street cred in the area, he wanted to know if he could bend your ear over some of the props to get them to look more realistic.
What kind of props is probably the question.
Well, how much have you guys been able to? Have you been okayed to see the script yet? You have not, by the way. You haven't seen a full script anyway.
We totally got okayed to see the script.
He's an executive producer.
Oh, okay. Well, look. Well, then you know about the assassin, right? So the assassin character's got some cybernetics, prosthetic arm that's got this thing called a snake that comes out of it, and the prop guy is not sure that it's going to look realistic enough. And he thought that, well, if any of you have ever had a run-in with that certain device,
Oh,
give him
yes,
some
of
tips.
course. I'd nearly been strangled to death in an alley by one once.
Oh, oh. Well, I mean, I hear that they're very popular with assassins and sex workers. He kind of waits to find out which one it was.
Yes.
Oh, it could be both, I guess. Yeah, look, his name's Buck. You can't miss him. He's the big guy in flannel. He's going to be on lot B. Yeah, I mean, there's some creds in it. If you can, maybe even get your name. Oh, of course, if you don't want your name in it, I completely understand. But under the special effects credits. I mean, we're going to be here for several hours. I mean, you guys are free to go around the lots. Oh, that reminds me. Here, just wear these lanyards. He just hands lanyards out to everybody. They're all keyed to get you through the securities. I don't actually know what level of security that they're able to get you through, but I don't think that I think this is unrestricted access to the lot.
Most excellent. I will be happy to have unrestricted access to the lot. Because we have read the script, obviously. I just described the assassin to a T.
Oh, and I understand, walks over to your character, Kim, that you've got the dietary needs covered for our starlet.
Hopefully, yes.
Oh, you got the list, right? I mean, it was very exacting. It has to be exact.
It is.
Okay, great.
They said they could take care of it. Yes.
All right. Well, we'd like to get to work here. We got all the signed from your tenants to appear in the film. It looks like everybody signed.
Fantastic. Okay. They knew what was good for them.
What was the name of Elena's rat again?
Sebastian.
Who's this Sebastian? All I got here is a paw print on the sign line.
Oh, he is the triple threat. He acts, he sings, and he dances.
Okay.
I gesture to the rat.
Oh. Hey, do they got a guild or something? Do we need any kind of special permission for? We'll figure it out. Okay. Look, like I said, we're gonna need a few hours to get the place
keep them out of the fire line, and you can put at the end, no animals were harmed, only humans.
Oh, sure. I'm sure that'll work. Like I said, look, it's going to take us a few hours. We'll get some before and after shots, and I think they want to start filming in just a couple of days. So, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, two things I want to do. First, make a Sebastian-sized version of the lanyard.
Naturally.
Yep. And the other one is, if these are encoded, then I might be able to actually read them and work out how to. I don't know if I'll need someone who actually knows how to program to reprogram it, but at least I can at least have a look at it tech-wise as on the surface doing something that I can rejig if I want to get higher level access.
Okay, so do you want to take the time to do that now, or do you have equipment in your van to do that on the road?
Well, for immediately, I'll get the. I'll leave actually. If I can just sort of scan it to see what's on it, I'll do that. But otherwise, I'll leave hacking until later.
It's basically a again, the internet in Cyberpunk Red is very it's very short. So what this is it's essentially it's a Wi-Fi signal that will connect to. There's a gateway number that when you're on the lot, it basically just gives a ping back, giving clearance through certain security. It only works if you're on the lot, if you're only within a certain number of feet of the security devices, etc. It looks like it's also scannable by a wand to pull in the number. Each badge is individually coded.
So it'd probably be easier just to scan someone's badge.
Now, not necessarily coded to each individual ones of you. Like each badge has a code, but not necessarily, because he just gave you en masse the badges. Yeah. Right? He didn't say, here's yours, here's yours, here's yours.
Okay. Well, the important thing is Sebastian gets a lanyard.
Okay. So they're asking, for several hours, if they have to interrupt any of your tenants. They've already agreed to the interruption, and if they, for some filming, they might fill some of your tenants for some B footage or some background while they're here, that sort of thing. Oh, also, it looks like you've got a rider here. There's certain places that you don't want us to look at. Yeah, if you want to just run me by what's off limits real quick.
Basement's off limits.
There's a basement?
No.
I can't remember what else we have that's off limits, but I assume we'll have something.
That was the
people
only
on-
thing I
After
could
you knock
remember.
down a wall, it is off limits.
Yeah, because I do think you hid the basement entrance in a
it's-
janitorial closet.
Yeah, it's got sealed over and stuff.
Yeah.
But that's what if they find it, they don't know about it. I think the other places, but I think there are some parts of the building that are just about to fall over if you look at them badly. So I'd probably say stay away from there. Other than that, I can't think of anything aside from our private rooms.
Okay, yeah, no, they won't. Except for the people that are signed that they can be recorded in the rooms. I don't think any of you guys signed in that. So for that, so your cubicles or your floors off that.
Yeah.
Kim, did you have something?
Oh no, I just couldn't remember what all we established. I know that was off limits. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The basement's the big one because you've got the rogue AI down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got a name.
Yeah.
She's got a name, and we use it when we can remember.
It sounds very much like yours,
Yes.
with the emphasis on a different syllable. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay. So right, yeah. So they just want to have several hours to work on your place, and if you want to earn some more credits, if you want to go talk to the special effects guy, Buck.
Yeah. One thing I was sort of trying to set up, because, might as well throw as much as possible to my family, is seeing if I can get my family to help with general security.
Security.
Well,
Well,
they're a gang, basically. So.
Okay. Well, while you're on the set, you can get a hold of our security guy and give a talk to him. I don't know what they've actually figured out yet.
Yeah, I think they were basically wanting us to try and sort it out for local security, and that's what I was going to get.
Yeah. So Morgan is the guy you want, and well, if any security approaches you or you see any security on lot, they can point you out to Morgan.
Cool.
I'd give you the description, but Morgan's he's really nondescript, and he really likes to blend in with general staff, so you never know where he is at one time or another.
He doesn't have a black hand, does he?
No.
Wait a minute, look at pinball. Are you Morgan?
I could be. You would never know until
Richard died.
Is he saying anything on Discord?
Nope.
Okay. Well, hopefully he'll get
He
back.
might come back. Hopefully, yeah.
Yep. All right. So you've got plot points to discover on the lot, or you can do other things. Whichever. He's not asking you to leave. He's just saying, "Look, I need several hours here."
Yeah.
With this, yeah.
Sounds like the lot's the place to go. Do you guys want to do anything?
What would I do? I am a peaceful, non-interfering with the spy work guy.
Mm-hmm. You do actually have a plot thread that I wrote down from the last episode, Pinball. When you were looking at some of the photographs that some of the other paparazzis were taking around the lot at the time, you noticed that there's a booster gang that was working the crowd, not from your area, but you've done work for them before. Cliff is the leader's name. He's had you do some work for him in the past. His gang doesn't really have a name so much. You just know them by their leader or their contact. So just Cliff's boys. They're not. So they're a gang, but they're very low key. They don't cause a lot of violence. They typically deal in information and theft. They do boost cars.
Hey, as long as they're not my family's cars, I don't care.
Do I have to go strong arm these people? I suppose I must.
Yeah, no, it was just you noticed them in the background at the lot.
Yeah.
I'm just bringing that up because it's been months since we played.
Up to you. If you think they're a problem, if you don't care and they're not getting in your way, I don't know if you cared enough to stop them. Gang's got to do what a gang's got to do.
Well, it's like a reputation. I have one. I must defend the reputation at all
Yeah.
costs. With
Technically, we all have reputation, don't we? Yeah.
yes, but mine involves actually doing my job. I don't know what your reputation is for.
I don't know either.
Not doing your job, I suppose.
It's actually the rat that has a reputation.
Yeah, that would make sense. See, we had reputation with Ollivander. It doesn't quite run now. Yeah.
Well, you do have the reputation now of running the best night market in town.
Yeah, we've got to have that talk at some point. Anyway, over to Lot B.
Okay. So you head over to the lot. Your tags get you in with no problems at all. As I said, once you get onto the lot, the network just connects to your tags. Gates open for you. There is a security presence, but it's not very obvious. They're just wearing, khaki pants and just work clothing, not no obvious armaments about them. Because again, they're trying to keep this low key. People are not supposed to know that a filming crew is here, although word's already started to leak out. So Buck is a tall, flannel-clad man, Midwestern, just as Cookie had described. And when you get to the special effects building that's being used, he comes out to greet you. He says, "Hey, nice to meet you guys. Cookie sent me some pictures on my agent. I hear you guys were really helpful in helping out in the catering and some other things. And so word has it that you've got a reputation as well that I'd like to make use of." And he takes you back to his workshop. There's a lot going on back here right now. They're working on not just props, but also like some things that are going to be hung in your building, like signs and other things like that. This, and he kind of pulls off a cloth, is what I need help with. It's a prosthetic cyber arm built to medical specification. It has, it's a facsimile. It's not a real cyber arm. You can actually put your full arm into it.
Extra bulky. I like it.
Mm-hmm. And he's got it hooked up to like a little computer right now. And with that, he operates it. There's the arm is covered in like a soft silicon foam that looks like flesh. And when he pushes some buttons on a computer, there's an orifice in the palm that opens up, and something whips out, lashes about a bit, very weakly, and goes back in. Hey, look, Morgaine was cast as what you call a yak assassin. They're really professional. They come in, and this prosthetic, I hear that they use this sort of thing. But I'm not really sold on the snake there. It looks real fake. And I'm going for a sense of verisimilitude here. I was hoping somebody could just help me out with this a bit. I mean, I'm willing to pay for your consult, say $250.
Excellent. So you see, the snake itself looks fine, but the movement of the snake, when you're striking to kill, and Pinball moves his arm in imitation, like suddenly Snake Kung Fu or something, it goes for the jugular. It goes for the soft spots.
So to see whether Pinball's actually ever had seen one of these,
Yes.
I need you to make a check for me. It can be tactics, it can be brawl, it can be cyber tech, but the DV is 17. Your choice of those skills, though.
Now, let's see. I actually have brawl and tactics. Let's see which one's the better. Let's see, I think tactics is under.
Oh God, who knows?
Yes. I found brawl first, so I'm rolling that.
Ooh.
Pinball knows exactly what he's talking about.
Okay, well, Pinball, you're going to be here a while, working on the computer model that it instructs the snake how to move. So you're going to be working with him for a bit. And he's basically saying, yeah, you guys can just check around the lot if you'd like. Hey, our lead man is here. If you want to go introduce yourself to him, maybe get some autographs signed.
Before we do that, I need some props from the prop master.
Well, that's me. What are you looking for?
Okay, I need like a pen bomb, X-ray glasses, and an Aston Martin.
I don't think any of that's in the script.
Don't worry about the script. That's what I need.
Okay. Well, pen bomb, sure. He goes over, just hands you a pen.
And how does this work exactly? And what's
you twist the cap and you throw the pen, and we draw in the explosion with special effects.
That sounds great, except I want a real pen bomb.
Okay, maybe you missed the special effects department. We're not an arm of the military or of any of the arms manufacturing groups.
This is going to make Secret Agent Man very difficult.
As far as the Aston Martin goes, I think the last one of those is owned by somebody in Japan now. That's a heck of a model of a car. You certainly don't have one of those.
Man, I pulled up the wrong checklist. Okay. I'm just gonna go help myself. I'm just gonna like walk around him and look at all the props and all that. I'll just be over here. You do what you need to do.
Okay. Props include a fair amount of wardrobe as well. So there's,
That's good because I do need a suit, preferably bulletproof.
Right.
Well,
though I assume in this day and age, everyone's clothes could be bulletproof. So
yeah, pretty much.
So that's probably good for me. What else does a secret agent man do? I need to like makeup and like hair. I need my hair slicked back, right? And I need the British accent.
Everyone's just kind of staring at you. It's like, did they do a rewrite? That's not in the script.
Do you need the British accent though? Do you really?
Well, look, the checklist for Secret Agent Man says you have to be British.
So
what about Scottish?
One of the prop masters to diffuse a increasingly embarrassing situation comes over with a full tuxedo suit in your size. He's like, I think this was used in the last spy thriller, Fists of Death number 12.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I want.
And hair and makeup we don't do until actual, when we shoot the film.
I guess this will have to do. And I'll just start trying to put it on now.
Okay, so you have a very nice suit that you put on.
And I'll take my rusty dental pliers, keep them with me at all times, just in case. You never know when there's going to be a dental emergency.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, I feel like a secret agent, man. Let's do this.
So, Pinball, you're going to be spending a little bit of time working on the model for the cybernetic arm. The rest of you are told that you can just go around the lot if you want. And if you want to meet one of the stars of the show, he's in his trailer.
Yeah, and whereabouts is Morgan?
What's that?
Whereabouts is Morgan?
Morgan, it's hard to tell. He likes to blend in to the crew, but if you just grab any one of the security personnel, they can get him to meet you.
Cool. All right, we'll go on. Tetra.
You're muted, Kim, by the way.
Okay.
No. Yeah, Tetra, have you used that catering company before?
No, but they were pretty much the only ones that could promise to accommodate all that, so I guess I had to take a risk.
I'm getting the sensation, this creeping sensation, that you may want to actually check the food before it gets delivered, because they may have said that they did that, and who knows what they're actually going to end up delivering. So it might not be might want to double check on that when it actually turns up.
You actually you had to contract with 2 different places to get everything she wanted. Jack in the Green is providing all of the fresh produce, and Nana Meow's nursery.
Not that I don't trust Bert, but I don't trust Bert. So.
Is producing the protein. Yes, the protein comes from Nana Meow's nursery.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh
That's
dear.
not a problem. It just has to meet her requirements. I know she had
Yes.
we went through this rather exacting list of requirements. I just want to double check to make sure that that's
Yeah, because wasn't she picky about the source of everything? I can't remember what it
Oh,
was.
she
It was
was
like some
really
like
picky,
clean.
Yep.
about all sorts of things. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
these were the two that could provide you exactly what was on the list.
Who said that they could
Yeah,
provide
they were the
us
two that
exactly?
didn't run.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they didn't run when I approached them about it. Is what happened. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah, but they're not here yet, right? Are they on their
No,
way?
no,
Or?
they're not gonna start filming for a couple of days. So
Right.
they'll set
Okay.
up the
Mm-hmm.
concession in a couple of days, not just yet.
Okay. But the leading man is here?
Yes, he's in his trailer. Eaton
Okay.
Sims.
Would I have had time to try to modify the audio device?
So that's my question. So I assume that you took your van over. Do you have
Oh, yeah.
equipment in your van to do that?
That's part of the van is that I do have the
Okay.
equipment in there. It's
So
more
then
to
go
go.
ahead. Since you have the equipment to do it, you can make me a roll. Electronics.
Electronic security tech?
That's basically what it is. It's a bug.
Well,
so
that's the name of the skill,
yes.
electronic / security tech.
Mm-hmm.
16. Yeah.
Okay, that is good enough for you to basically latch onto what frequency it's going to project in, and it's actually a sneaky bit of technology because again, remember that the internet doesn't go very far around here. So what the program does is actually it will go to its furthest extreme to whatever it can connect to, cache itself, and then it just kind of rides along every time it can find a connection to eventually get to where it needs to go.
Okay.
And it is broad, so like it's not directional. The signal goes everywhere. It just rides on every other signal it can find, and if you've got the proper way to decode it, then you can get the recording. That is the tricky part. The encoding part and the sending part is here. The decoding part is not here.
Yeah, it was the sending part I wanted to disrupt.
Yeah. So easy enough to keep it from doing the hops. Like you can get it to get it recorded to not hop further than its relatively short range. So that supposedly it won't get to its destination. And then later on, you can allow it to finish the hops.
Yeah. That's probably what I want to try and set up. Because I'm happy to try and make money from the journalist guy, but not until the thing's over. And as far as he knows, it didn't work out. Yeah. For right this minute, it's not working out. So yeah, if I can make that modification, I will.
Yeah. That roll is good enough to do both. Cool. And it hasn't disrupted the little tab that drops the battery yet. So it's, as far as anyone would know, it has not yet started broadcasting.
Okay, cool. Is Marius with us still, or is he?
Yes, he is now in a fresh suit, looking like $1 million, except for the Marius part. The suit looks like $1 million.
I did grab some of those bomb pens, though.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Marius, we're going to go see the guy. Here's the device. Let's see what happens. This is your big moment.
I get my face on. I'm like, I can do this.
Yeah, I don't think he can, but anyway.
I'm gonna be walking totally like I belong here, and it's gonna look perfect.
Did you pick up acting as a skill?
I think he did, actually.
I think you did.
Yeah, I think you did.
Performance?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do have acting as a skill.
Go ahead and roll that skill.
Good. The first failure of the night.
We all have acting as a skill.
Wow. Marius makes a really good secret agent.
Secret?
He is owning that suit as he walks on the lot. Folks are, commenting in the background. It's like, who's the new actor?
I'm just like, yeah.
Okay, yeah, you got it down.
Tetra, get your smooth face on. We're going to go meet the lead star.
Okay. So Eaton Sam's trailer is surprisingly small and very austere. It's not adorned with any kind of frippery. It's not looks like it does not scream big star to you at all. It has the atmosphere of a working place as opposed to like a posh retreat, because some of the other trailers do look like that. There is a security guard kind of sitting nearby, smoking a cigarette. And he pulls out a device. Apparently, your badges are just fine. So he just like, hey, need to see Mr. Sims?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Why don't you two go in? Can you point me to where Morgan is?
Oh yeah, I can get him to meet here. I have no idea where he is.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'd like to.
And who are you, sir?
Ma'am.
So your name's not actually on the badge.
Yeah, no, but I think I'm pretty obviously female. So yeah, so there was the sir that was throwing. Elena.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Morgan, sir, we got a guest on the lot. Security cleared. Oh, sorry, having a cramp. Oh,
oh, feels right.
Don't worry, security guy. Just stretch it out, massage it.
Yeah. So he's like, yeah, Mr. Morgan, sir, we got someone on the lot with the proper security. Just wants to see you. Name's Elena. Pauses for a minute and says, "Are you the local go-to people?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Mr. Morgan will be here shortly.
All right.
And he goes up to the trailer, knocks on the door, and Mr. Sims, there's some folks out here that would like to talk to you. They're part of the local talent. Door opens. Oh, sorry. Old man problems. Random. Sometimes the body just locks up on you and you can't do anything about it. Right. So yeah, Mr. Sims is just, dressed very casually, stunningly handsome though. He gives just a radiant smile to everybody there. It's like, oh, hey, I'm glad to meet you. I was just going over the script. Come on in. I wasn't expecting guests, so I'm sorry things aren't exactly clean. Come on in.
Who's coming with? Like, someone's coming with me, right? Tetra.
Yeah, Tetra at least.
Yeah, I'll come with you.
I was
Yeah,
happy to stay out here and wait for Morgan, so I'm not sure you guys have a scene.
So he says the place is not clean, but it is impeccable. He's got just a single plate with a single set of utensils that he was eating something on. His script is laying on the table. There are certain parts of it that are highlighted. He's got old school. It's printed out. It's a printed out script. Yeah. So even though he's not particularly made up or anything, again, the man is very handsome. And he kind of rolls his hand through his hair. It's like, hey, I'm really sorry. I wasn't really prepared to meet anyone today. Is there something I can help you folks with?
Hello. And I stick my hand out. Marius, nice to meet you.
Oh, hey. Which part are you in the script?
And I'm just shocked. I'm like, where's your bathroom? I need to use the bathroom.
Oh, just back that way.
And
you look great in that suit, by the way.
Close. Yes. And I close the door.
Okay.
And then I'll find a place to put the bug.
Okay, so where exactly? Of course, so there's the facilities here, but the place is very clean. It's not really adorned with anything. There's a wash basin. There's like a little cabinet under it.
There's a toilet, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to stick it behind the toilet.
Okay.
You can't see it.
It'll pick up all the conversations he has in the toilet. Perfect.
Hey, I wasn't instructed on where to put it. Just in the trailer.
Innocent flush 10 times a day. Use it 10.
Right? Like,
Eaton Sims, notoriously incontinent, always doing business in the toilet.
We'll just put some Benefiber in his coffee, and then this is fine, right? And because I need to appear. I'm the secret agent man. I want him to think that I'm actually going to the bathroom, so I'll use the toilet and flush and wash my
Mhm.
hands, and then
All
try
right.
and exit through the window.
Oh, there's no window in here.
Okay, roof then.
It is a trailer, like I said. Bathroom only has one exit unless you want to make one of your own. I mean, you do have these pin bombs.
I'm going to save those for last resort when I need to make an epic exit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Eaton is fairly comfortable on everybody. He just takes a seat. There are other chairs around. It's like, well, have a seat, folks. What is it? Would you like to see? I understand you guys are the local talent. You have roles in the script. Gophers.
And you can hear me flushing the toilet multiple
Yes.
times.
I assume that let's see, Elena's not in here, so the person he's talking to
Ketra.
is Ketra. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I missed that last part.
Oh no, he's just asking like, what would you like? He's assuming that you're local talent, and he's asking if you have a part in the script. You and your friend. Your
Oh
friend there
no.
is a really good. He looks great in the suit, and I can tell that he's in character. Method actor, like he's just always in character like that for the part. I didn't know that there was
Oh,
that character in the script. I must not have hit it yet.
no, he's always like that. Yes, he's quite the method actor.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I don't have a part in the script.
Oh, that's a shame. He does the thing with his hands to make like a movie camera. It's like you've got to look for it.
Oh well, I guess we could try.
Well, yeah, there's still some parts that are
Or
unfilled
actually,
as he's looking through the script. Yeah, there's a number of bystander parts, and there's the one traffic crash scene. Hey, that's a great part actually. There's a speaking role in that.
a speaking role in the traffic crash scene.
Yeah. Taxi driver goes through the front window, but you have like 5 lines before you die.
Yeah, no, I think I'll just be a bystander. Because my luck,
Okay.
I would actually die. So,
Oh well, I'd be happy to put in a word for you. So I guess that you're the local Gophers and getting things done for the crew. Hey, we really appreciate you. I hear that you guys had a building that you're letting us use. That's amazing. We really wanted something that was well safe for all the crew and actors, of course, but also kind of establish the mood right. And I hear you guys had the
uh-huh.
perfect place for it. That's amazing. Thank you very much.
Well, safe is a relative word, but you're welcome.
Well, Mr. Morgan is exceptional at security. I don't know if he's handled the security for that scene yet or not, but I'm sure he will. Hey, speaking of you guys rendering some aid to the crew, I do have a little thing I could use some help with.
Okay, and what would that be?
Well, as you've probably heard in the press, I'm going through kind of an ugly. Well, I mean, ugly as far as the lawyers are concerned. Things are still great between me and my partner, but the divorce is going to happen. And I've been going through my things in the storage cube that we shared, and Daryl gets the house in the divorce, and I found that I got some of his stuff mixed with mine, and I guess I grabbed the wrong box. And he goes to the closet and pulls out this cardboard box, and he lays it down on the table very gently, and he starts unwrapping some things out of it. It's a set of pale green ash glazed ceramic plates, very old, very heirloom looking. They're made with very simplistic design, but the simplicity of the design makes them just seem even more valuable. He's got the rest of the set with him: cups, bowls, salt and pepper shakers, all that sort of thing. They were made by his mom. She was a ceramicist. She gave them to us when we got married. She died like a year later. Massive aneurysm. Anyway, the last of the keepsakes he's got from her, and right now, I don't feel like I should be holding on to these, and I really think he should have them. Um, and of course, he's being very supportive, and he's in town. He's in Night City now, but with the paparazzis around and like the nastiness that's going on in the press, I can't deliver these. I know his address, and I was hoping that you folks could give them back. I mean, I'd be glad to pay you. 500 euro bucks, would that do? This is about when you come out, Marius, after flushing appropriate number of times.
Filling the black water tank, emptying
Yes.
the fresh water tank. Yeah. It's a very nice bathroom you have.
Oh, yeah, it's
So
just part of the trailer.
500.
Oh, you'll do it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, is it across town or where is it?
It's fairly close. It's one of the nicer. It's spread across from. You have a nice college here, and he was able to rent
Mm-hmm.
an apartment, a flat, just in the college district. I understand that's a good safe area.
Usually.
Yeah. I know Night City's got a reputation. It's. I mean, if 500 is not enough, I'm sure I can arrange more. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you by a low offer. I don't know
Oh
what
no.
going rate for this sort of thing is.
Well, if it's just delivering, it's just these plates, right? Or
Just
the
these plates, right? Yeah, they're heirlooms. I really think that he should have them.
okay.
What could
Let me
possibly
run
go
it by
wrong?
everybody else. This just seems a little too easy. I don't
Well, let's cut to
It's
outside.
us. We're gonna.
As this guy with a bum leg comes up, and he's got one of these cleaning kits, a little canister vacuum on his back, and he's sucking up like cigarette butts and just keeping the lot clean. He's got one eye that's kind of swollen over. It's a little pussy. Looks he doesn't look great. And he's coming over as, excuse me, folks. I just got to clean up the lot here. Let me just slide by you here.
Mhm.
And as he goes by, he's like, and he kind of straightens up a bit. Oh, okay. You're clean. I see that you've got a firearm there, but that's okay. I'm Morgan. What can I
Who
do
me?
for
I
you?
don't have any firearms on me.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
Clearly,
No.
he's talking about me, who holds all the fire.
You're not there though, so
Oh,
it would
God.
be yeah.
I do not carry any weapons at all.
Yes,
Worst
but
part
just
is, like,
being near pinball, you get some firearm residue on you.
Your rat shrugs and pulls out a little pistol.
yeah, Sebastian might be tracking. I don't know. I can't guarantee what Sebastian's tracking.
And a switchblade in the other hand.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Morgan.
Anyway,
He straightens up and immediately looks much younger than he appeared at first.
okay.
Head of security around here. What can I do for you?
Right. Momentarily thrown because it's sort of this old guy saying, right. Yes, I'm Elena Royclem. We've been hired to do like local stuff, gophering and such like. I gathered that you, maybe you're not, on the lookout for security for our hotel area.
Which one are you?
We're the slums.
Oh, yes. I haven't worked that out yet. It's a pretty dangerous neighborhood. I was actually, it was, after doing reconnaissance and having a workup done of that couple of city blocks, I actually asked them to not, and I'm no offense, it's just a dangerous neighborhood. But they overruled me. Looks like they're getting the building. I haven't yet decided what I want to do with that. I want to have a tactical division there. They said that it might cause problems with the neighborhood. So I'm still looking for a more low-key approach to security.
Yeah, my clan will quite happily. There's no match for them as clans. No, family. Yes,
Family.
Yeah, no, my family would be happily to be security for the area. They're one of the local Gangs. My family are not really a gang.
Your family, huh? Nomads?
Yeah.
Well, I've worked with families before. They typically are good with their words. Um,
I'll tell you the name of them, but I can even remember what it is, and no one else does either.
so up to a week of filming,
Mhm.
potentially. How much would your family charge for that? And what are we talking here? Like, do you know the gangs in the area? If your family just being there going to be a good deterrent, or are they going to have to actually be used? Like, what's the situation with the gangs in your family there?
Ooh. Elena probably doesn't really know terribly well that situation, so you might need a roll for that.
Okay, that
But
would be
she's
whatever
quite
you
sort
have
of,
under your street lore for
yeah, Night
Night City.
City, or yeah, all right, because yeah,
You get
Elena,
a bonus for your neighborhood. Um,
uh,
yeah, with the
13
bonus
plus.
that
Yeah,
they'll give you 15 for your neighborhood.
okay, cool.
You know what? You don't have.
We're we're in a fairly safe. We're near the college, aren't we? We should be in a
No,
fairly
you're not near
safe
the
area.
college,
We
but you
used to be.
are.
You keep moving
Yeah.
us around, Bert.
Well, you're not in the safe zone of the college. Like, you're definitely
Yeah,
in the slums.
yeah,
But because of Ollivander's work in the neighborhood, there aren't any real gangs in the area. There are
yeah.
criminals, but
Oh,
not
yeah.
gangs so much.
Night City, of course, there's
Yeah.
criminals.
So yeah, your family doesn't have any particular beef with any gangs that would be operating in the area.
Yeah. So it'd be, yeah, we'd probably be a fairly good standoff. I mean, it's like it's not. No one's got it out for us. We haven't got it out for anyone else. So I think if they just saw my family around, they're probably like, oh, let's not bother with it.
All right, we'll have your family work up a contract. I will
Mhm.
send you the details that I will need to have in the contract, and we'll be glad to negotiate with the producers on that. Yeah, you saved me a little bit of legwork there. I'm assuming since you got cleared, your family should be fine, but you understand I will have to do a little bit of
Oh,
background check.
sure. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Sebastian puts out his paw to shake.
Okay. Yeah, he goes back to pretending like he is a lot employee.
Yeah, we'll
Pinball,
probably exchange.
you have successfully made that snake in the assassin arm look every bit as lethal as you believe it should be.
Now you must be very careful with this man, for as I have helped you improve it, it will actually put the actor's life in danger now.
Oh, that's okay. It's going to be a cut scene where it's just going to flick out, and we're going to merge the. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. The actual target won't be in the scene when it goes off.
Okay, good, because it is immensely dangerous weapon now.
You have actually given him an assassin snake. Yes. Okay, well, he pays you for it and thanks you, and actually gives you basically his information for any other films that he might have to use such gear in. If you are open to getting a consultation fee in the future, yeah, he trades contact information with you.
Well, he knows where I live now, so I will have to move after this as well.
All right, so you're going to meet up at Eaton's trailer. I don't know, Kim. Did you want to call in your friends, or are you just accepting Eaton's offer of if you'll please take his
Uh,
mother's ceramic ware to his
Oh no, I'm gonna ask everybody else.
okay.
Just
Well,
in
you
case I
can
have to
see
get
out the
everybody else in
window
on
that
it.
they're
I
all
don't want to.
collected out there now,
yeah. Um,
Yeah.
and he's talking shop with Marius. If you want to step out and talk to everyone, he's like, "Oh, that's a great suit. Where do you come in? Are you in the back section of the script? Hey, I bet you are. You're the spy that's coming after the assassin, aren't you? I haven't gotten to that part of the script yet. I don't have a part in that section. I should read it though.
Oh, definitely don't read it.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right. I don't have a part in it.
You don't want
Maybe
to
it's best
spoil
if I just have an honest reaction for any of the press that's by. Yeah, that's great.
Definitely. I think it's best if I leave now.
Man, I love you method actors. Never missing a beat.
Yeah, I'm just seeing
staying
Mary
in-
jump out through the window, even though the door's right there. He just jumps out through the window anyway. It possibly bounces off the window because it doesn't break.
well, while that's done, Kim, yeah, you can have your conversation with the group.
Yes. So Eden is offering us $500 to deliver these dishes to her, I guess, soon to be ex near the university. Should we ask for more?
Dollars. Oh my god, the exchange rate is terrible on
Or
those.
yeah, I just went blank. Yes.
Don't worry about it. Yeah. Okay. Well, shouldn't be a problem, I don't think. What could go wrong?
All right.
There's nothing wrong with this. I mean, you
It
are
just seems very
glorified
weird.
Uber Eats, only just delivery, but
Yes, wouldn't be the first time. Yeah.
for 500
Well.
eddies, I will also deliver a hamburger. Oh, just the plates, no
Mhm.
hamburger on the plates? Ah, even cheaper.
Yeah, these are heirloom plates. Yes. So we have to be really careful with them.
So you're saying I should protect them with Marius's body?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Not sure that's the way we should interpret this.
Well, you're wearing the bulletproof suit, yes.
Well, we haven't tested it.
Well, what better way than when we're having a drive-by and the plates are in danger and I shove you in front of them?
He
Yeah.
does have a point.
That's what the spy would do.
I'm sure there's an issue with this, but I'm failing to find it. The logic is infallible.
Exactly.
I'm
All right,
glad.
let's go.
Well, let's be on our way. Should we walk or can we say later? Use your
Take the
van.
car, I would think, because it's not
Yeah, let's
that
just
close. And I don't see anything else here we want to do on the lot
use,
before we take off.
Can we just
let's
hire an
use the
Uber
van
to
or
take
whatever
it?
it is.
Have you seen the prices of Ubers these days? You even want one? Oh, so all of a
Yeah,
sudden
that's
everyone
going
wants
to eat
one.
up
They
most of
take
our
the price up.
profit.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you're right. All right.
Dynamic pricing.
And then we have to
my
wait for
eye.
one. We have to wait for him to show up and hope there's one in the area, and it might take too long.
This is why I'm not the idea person. There's a door. There's a perfectly good door right beside me. I decide to jump through the window. This is what I get.
Well, that was had better effect anyway. So
Yeah. I hope it looked cool. Did it look cool?
Okay, well, do you want to
It
keep
did.
the place on and then Tetra? We can.
I will. I'm sorry.
Do you want to get the plates from him then? Since you're dealing with him.
Yes.
All right. Well, Tetra,
Yeah,
you
she
go
has her
back in.
plates in the trailer.
And he's got like a styrofoam cooler out that he is carefully wrapping each plate and putting in the cooler for some more protection. And when you tell him that you'll accept it, he's like, "Oh, that's great. Here's 2 pieces of information. Here's his number. I can't call him. He's got my number blocked. Again, it's a little ugly. Our lawyers don't want us to talk to each other. And I wouldn't call from the lot location. If he sees the numbers from the lot, he's probably not going to answer. Here's his address. Give him a call before you go over."
So, question: are you sure you do not want me to kill this man?
Oh, no.
You're
That's
sure?
That's a standard question that you always check.
Oh, he's a method actor too. Oh, I get it. I thought the assassin was a woman in this.
We don't judge.
I'm not an assassin. I am a hitman. Please.
Oh, is that also in section 3?
Mm.
Looks over at Marius.
I haven't read the full script, so I don't know.
Oh.
Don't spoil it for yourself.
Well, look, try to get them there intact. Daryl will probably just send out a security crew to meet you. That's what he's probably going to do, knowing him. Tell him, never mind. He might not believe you were given this number, so use this password: 2 tequilas and a pretzel. When you call him, that'll
2
let him know that
tequilas
it's
and
from me.
pretzel.
Apparently.
Okay.
So we should pick up 2 tequilas and a pretzel. Okay.
Can we get a burger too? I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah. You just had breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have a cooler packed with
You had breakfast.
this precious ceramics, handmade by Daryl's mother.
Yep.
Like this is fine china or something that we're delivering, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's
okay.
ceramic,
Awesome China.
yes.
Yeah,
Well,
Quick,
especially
check it for rating.
you look at it wrong, it breaks.
It was made by his mother, so
okay.
he wants him to have it.
Okay, and that's cool. I'm not judging. I just wanted to make sure I understood what it was. Like, I just didn't know if it was like plates to make
It's just
like printing money or something like that. Whatever, right?
It could be, but they haven't told us
yeah.
about that.
Apparently they're just normal plates.
Okay.
Yep. Perfectly normal plates. Nothing will happen.
I mean, with us, you never know. So that's a very valid question. But
Perfectly normal plates
This
until you
time
break them and the poison gas is released. No.
Question: it's like the plates could be perfectly normal, and we are just being suckered into being on the scene.
Yeah.
That's
What
why
was the-
we have
we
weapons.
should
Well,
probably bring guns.
That's
While
what
you're
we
That's what I
talking
was
to
thinking
him,
too. It just
Kim,
seems so easy.
Why are you not wearing guns all the time? What is wrong with you all?
Kim,
Pinball,
if you
maybe
wa-
you can use.
Kim, if you wanted to make a human psychology roll, or you could have while you were talking to him to see if you feel like he was lying, you could make that roll.
Okay.
There's human perception.
Human
It just
perception.
seems
Yeah. Human perception.
perception. Okay.
No, that's human perception's under social. So
Yeah.
if you kind of, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
specifically
it's
human
just-
perception to see if you feel like he was.
Yeah, it is loading.
Cool.
Pinball. Maybe this
So
would be
it's
a good
almost like I have to
opportunity.
use my computer for this.
Oh, we can roll. Somebody can roll it for you if you want.
Okay. Yeah, I just need to find out what the base score is, but it's like
Burton got there. He can grab your sheet. and
Actually,
move
if I do that, I'm gonna move off the video window. So if somebody else
Okay.
wouldn't mind doing that.
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay.
Okay, you've got it.
Let's see. It's under
Under social.
Mhm.
So
human perception. What you get?
13.
13.
Okay.
I mean, you feel like he was definitely under a lot of stress, but it also fits the story he was telling that, there's this nasty breakup going on. And he was pretty emotional about it. You think it's on the level. But he is an actor. So it's supposedly a very good one.
Seems okay.
But your
And
gut
we have
instinct
definitely
tells you
encountered
that
weirder.
he wasn't giving you a line.
Yeah. That'll be fine.
It'll be fine, and if not, Pinball will have his rocket launcher.
So we should be okay.
Oh, yeah,
Operative-
Well, I carry many weapons on my
Yeah.
person, but rocket launcher is not my everyday carry.
Don't talk about what's in the van. Shh.
Well, what is in the van?
Let's go. Shall we go? Do we need to stay
We just
here?
said don't
launcher in
talk
the
about
van?
what's in the van.
Do we go? Do we go? Do we leave? Can we take
Yes.
this stuff and go? Yes, okay. I'm trying to move us on. So we don't-
Yes. It shouldn't
Okay.
take long.
Yeah, there is in fact a rocket launcher in the van.
It shouldn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gave us one earlier, Tetra. You
Yes.
got one for us before. So let's see on the van now.
Why are you
None of us
surprised
know
by
how to
the
use
rocket
it.
launchers? You
None of
bought
us
the
know how to
rocket
use
launcher.
it, but we've got one.
What are you talking about? No one knows how to use it.
Oh, yeah? Do you have any points in it?
Actually, probably no.
No, exactly.
So you're on the road. You're far enough away from the studio rented property if somebody wants to make the phone call.
What's the code word? Like 2 bits
I'll
and a
make the
haircut?
phone call.
Okay.
You make a
Two-
phone call, please.
It's 2 tequilas and a pretzel.
Yes.
I was so
Pretzel and
close.
2 tequilas.
You hear an angry man on the other end. Who's this? If you're one of those goddamn shit vid assholes, I have nothing to say to you.
We have your plates, sir.
What plates? Who is this?
Then I explained to him, I was told that these plates were made by your mother, and your soon-to-be ex wanted you to have them.
Okay. He's quiet for a minute. So did you give him the passphrase or no? Because he's still like, It's kind of quiet on the line.
It's 2 tequilas and a pretzel.
Ah, okay. So plates. Yeah. So that's where they were. Yeah, I do want them back. No, I understand why he can't deliver them in person. That's decent of him, actually. Look, I don't have any engagements for the night, so it's probably best if you come along, and just right now is fine. Um, hey, look, I don't know how, but that malarkey asshole keeps. Well, never mind. Security is set up. Have your agent check out with my security program. I'm gonna send you over the code. You'll have a 5-minute window to enter the yard. I'll be there.
Okay, well, we'll be in a van. You can't miss it.
How much of that did we hear?
Her side of it for sure.
I put him on speakerphone.
Okay, well there you go.
Okay.
We'll just say I put him on speakerphone, then make it easier.
Before we go anywhere further, then I'm going to pause the van.
Mm-hmm.
Pause the van, yes. That's how you do it. I want to go over it with a scanner to make sure Malaki hasn't put any bugs on the damn thing.
It's a concealed reveal object check.
Where the hell is that? Yeah, what's that under? There it is. I found it. Pinball. You will probably know about. You may have done this before too. There may be some bugs on here. Do you know about that sort of thing?
Sure, I will look for them.
I'm going to throw 4 points of luck into here. So
oh wow, 17, exactly
16.
What I need. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you got it. You got
so
it.
Pinball finds them both. Yes,
Ooh.
You have 2 trackers on you.
Yeah.
Someone has to be relatively close to pick you up, though. The range isn't great. It's like maybe a mile.
That's a pretty good range, honestly.
Well, actually, no, you're right. So it's like a few blocks.
Mm. Okay. Do we want to send them on a wild goose chase or just in the trackers now?
Are they sound at all or just tracker?
Just trackers. It just gives off a blip, basically, that you can use it.
Apparently, I have smashed one of them.
Yes, one is smashed.
Yeah. So the other one could go on a wild goose chase.
You could I'll take it and go for a run.
Okay.
He is truly method acting. I've never seen that man exercise before in my life.
Give me a microphone. Oh my gosh. Kim, I've muted your microphone. It is doing awful things.
Oh, dear God.
Kim is showing her displeasure with us. How dare you make her talk?
There he is. Okay, you go that way. We go this way.
So, Marius, you could just pitch it onto a passing car if you want. It's magnetic.
Well, I'm going for a burger. I'm kind of hungry, so
okay.
Yeah.
You find a what? Is it burger? That's the name of the place. What, comma, is it burger? Question mark.
I've learned not to be too picky in Night City.
Marius is the spy. He knows how to deal with things like this.
Yeah. Is there a window that I can go through? Yeah, totally.
Yeah. So you go and buy some food.
And I'm just going to go in and I'll get my burger and my cola, and I'll sit down and I'm going to pull up my book on Secret Agent Man for Dummies, and I'm going to try and study that.
No. The Dummies guys got sued out of existence years ago. This is the Idiot's Guide to Secret Agents.
Oh, yeah. Even better. That even more simple for my mind. I'll take it, and I'll be good for 2-3 hours probably.
Okay, so you're going to let them go then. So that's the plan. Okay.
Yeah.
So that you guys head out to the campus. It's not terribly far from where you are, and just a few blocks over. It's a fairly nice neighborhood over here. Let's see. Give me a second.
Okay, Pinball, I'm relying on you to keep an eye out for danger because I have no clue.
Don't worry, I have a paranoia condition.
Yeah, so this is the renovated neighborhood. Most of these buildings survived the Fourth Corporate War, but it's also been recently renovated with contemporary materials, preserving the historical facade. It's covered with what appears to be ivy at first sight. Closer examination reveals that the ivy leaves to be a synthetic bioengineered solar panel.
Cool.
So an advisory pops up on your agent as you get close to this house, telling you that this is private property, that trespassers will be shot. There is an encrypted handshake, though, that happens on your agents because he gave you the codes, and the timer comes up. You've basically got 5 seconds to cross the gate.
Okay, sure. At least you want to drive over it. That's not a problem. So yeah.
Okay. As soon as you step onto the porch, Merchant comes out. He's clad in a t-shirt, pair of sweatpants. He has a heavy pistol in hand, not aimed at you guys, just to his side. But as soon as the door opens, Malarkey rushes up to the fence, pointing his eye-mounted camera in your direction. And, so getting the whole front step with Merchant coming out of the house, you guys holding this ice box standing on his porch. Merchant starts shouting at him, "You asshole!" He pulls his pistol up, trying to take a bearing on the guy. Of course, you guys are kind of standing in the way.
No, I shoot him.
And Merchant says, "Go ahead, shoot me. See how that looks on my vid show. I've got a trauma team membership right here." He's holding up his trauma team
I've already
card.
shot him.
Which one did you shoot?
Malarkey?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
You asked.
He's filming this thing, so go ahead, take a shot.
Yeah.
No, he gave consent to being shot, and also he is on property that says don't be.
No, he's not. He's outside the fence. He's not on this guy's property.
Yeah, but the guy we've come to see gave permission to be shot. Go ahead and shoot me. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Malarkey didn't say that.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Malarkey said, "Go ahead, shoot me. See how that looks on my video show."
Okay.
He said, "Shoot me." I do have heavy weapons training. Just 1 point, but
as Pinball brings the rocket launcher up to his shoulder.
Would I though?
My only regret is not to watch Pinball shoot this guy with a rocket launcher.
I shoot him with a rifle.
Okay. Ooh.
What a useless bloomin'.
Oh, that's the damage.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, 20 is the hit, 10's damage.
Yeah, I thought that was a point. No, actually, that's quite good damage, actually. 2d10, 2d6. That's quite a lot of damage.
That's auto fire. Apparently, I had it on auto fire to shoot him a lot.
Yeah. So, did you really use auto fire?
No. Let me just reread that.
Okay.
Holy
keep in mind, you're in a nice neighborhood. He's filming this whole thing happening.
He's
nice not trespassing.
Yeah, we're gonna need to get a hold of that camera. Hopefully, before it's transmitted anything anywhere.
That does not dissuade my choice or decision.
Okay, that's fine. I think you just killed Malarkey.
Who's holding the plates? Tetra, hopefully.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Oh!
Kim, what are you doing? Kim, please stop.
Kim, your microphone is not working. Oh my goodness! Oh. Okay. So you're not sure if he's dead or just down, but he had a couple of bodyguards with him. That you see one of them, while they're dragging him away, one of them is breaking his trauma card. So you have, you've got probably depending on how good his trauma card is, you've got a couple of minutes before an assault team lands to take him away.
Yeah, but unless you're shooting at him, it doesn't really matter. They don't care about people.
Yep.
I know what I want to do, but I don't think I'm the one.
So Daryl's like, "Damn, thanks, man." He fist bumps you.
I want to EMP blast that camera of his to wipe it, but I don't think I have anything on me can do that.
That's too bad. But it's like I give him the fist bump. It's like I give a fuck about the laws. Killing people is against the law.
Did Malaki happen to drop the camera?
It's
in
a
his
cyber
eye.
eye. It's an implant.
Oh, yeah, no, you're fucked. No, you're fucked. Nope.
I take another shot and I aim for the head.
Well, you can't. He's like I said, they're on the other side of the fence. It dropped him, and they're dragging him away. You do not have a clear line of shot.
Oh, that's easy to rectify.
Really? You're doing this?
I go to the street and gun him down like the dog that he is.
Okay. I'm not going to even have you roll for that. You murder somebody in broad daylight with many bystanders around, brought out at the first sound of weapon fire. Not to mention that there's a celebrity living here, so people just in general watch the place.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep.
You're welcome.
Playing Cyberpunk Legacy.
So when you come out and you finish off Malarkey, his two guys that were trying to drag him away, they beat feet.
Then I rip his eye out of his socket.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's gonna take a little bit of time. And as you hear that, what are they called? Are they ATVs?
Yeah, ATV.
Yeah, is quickly and rapidly descending onto the location.
Can I park my car around the back and out of the way of this? I asked.
Well, I assume this took Pinball a few seconds to go after and finish off Malarkey. So
yeah,
you guys can have the scene at the porch right after he jumps over the fence, and you hear more shots and people screaming and running.
Yeah, I'm now saying, can I get my car out the hell away of this? I don't want to be associated with this anymore.
All right, Kim, you want to try your microphone once more? Let's see if it's any clearer.
Is that better?
Oh yeah, there we go. All right. So what is Tetra doing?
I am guarding the plates.
Okay. So
all hell is breaking loose. I need to make sure the plates don't break.
Daryl reaches down and says, "Are these my plates?"
Yes.
All right, thanks. I'm just going to take these now, and you guys should probably go.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
You got a back doorway? You got a back doorway we can go?
Yeah. As he sees the ATV in the sky. Go on out. Go right this way.
I'm not going to even wait for Pinball. Tetra and I are going to get in the car and go. If Pinball can catch up, fine, but I'm not waiting for Pinball.
Pinball.
That sounds like an idea.
He's very dead. You're holding his cyber eye that you just ripped out of his skull, which, there's more than just the eye. There's all kinds of stuff back there. Unless you actually take the whole head, you're not going to get everything.
I'm muted. Thank you. Let's see. Well, it's like their instantaneous response time is very impressive.
No. They haven't landed yet, but like you hear the ATV, you see it in the skyline. Yeah.
Well, he's extra dead.
Yeah, no, he's dead. He's not coming back.
I quickly put a grenade, drop a grenade on him and run.
Okay. But I reiterate, do you take his head or do you just go away with the eyepiece?
Can I shove the grenade in his mouth?
Yes, absolutely.
I shoved a grenade in his mouth, and taking the eyepiece alone, I run away.
Okay. You hear two vehicles fleeing the scene. One his men, and unfortunately, the other one is Elena's van.
Yeah.
No, they're not police. They'll be coming soon enough. trauma team will just take the body. There's not an active firefight going on, so you don't have to worry about trauma team.
At least you want to fire at the trauma team. That's up to
Yeah,
you.
unless you want to fire at trauma team.
Why would I fire at trauma team? I subscribe to their service.
Oh, but you'll leave a bomb on the body that they're going to try and rescue.
No, I'm pretty sure he wants the grenade to blow up before they get there to try and shoot
Yeah.
ahead.
That's exactly the intent there.
Okay. I tell you what, there are police sirens in the neighborhood. Many of them, as I said, this is a very upscale neighborhood. Let's just resolve Pinball fleeing the scene by making a roll here.
Fantastic. What would you like?
Tactics would be probably the best for you to know where to go, where to lay low, how to get out of a cordon if one happens.
Yeah.
I got tactics.
And since we've got a long way radio, once you're clear and you contact Elena, she'll come pick you up. But at the moment, she's just getting out of there.
I'll throw in. How much luck do I have? I'll throw in 4 points. I got 6.
Fair enough.
4 points. So this plus 4. 20.
20. That's good for you.
This isn't Pinball's first rodeo.
Police are not incompetent, so that's good. It actually takes a surprising amount of time for you to be able to get clear without having to run into any of the police, but you do manage it. So I would say several hours later, you get a call to be picked up.
Okay.
Yeah. We're at time, so I'm going to tell you what the fallout of this is. So Malarkey ain't dumb. His van was well close enough to receive all the video imaging, and that's where everything was stored. So in that night's scream sheets is the recording of everything that happened, including all of your faces on the doorsteps of Daryl Merchant, Pinball brutally killing Malarkey.
That's fine.
They somehow, even though he's the worst kind of paparazzi, the absolute slime of reporters, they paint him to be a saint of a man, of course, and you a brutal murderer. So of course you've all been ID'd. You probably are catching the scream sheets faster than police responses, but any moment they're going to be knocking down the doors of your coffin hotel to ask questions.
Oh, that's perfectly fine. They can speak to my lawyer, Sherlock Holmes.
But we'll leave it there with you guys realizing that you've all made the scream sheets top of the fold news for the night with a brutal slaying of a much beloved. You can hear the air quotes in my voice, I hope. Media personality in broad daylight, linking this, of course, to the spat between Daryl and his soon-to-be divorced husband, thereby also bringing the production into prominence as well.
Yeah. I don't see any other 250 EBs there.
Yeah, did he pay up?
No, because the transmitter never went off.
That he could tell.
Yeah.
Agent man, you have failed me.
Yeah, so we'll stop there. You all kind of realize that very soon law enforcement's going to come looking for all of you because they got pictures or they got video, very high definition video.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. AI generated, it's fine.
Mm-hmm. I don't think Pinball has access to that good of a lawyer. We'll see. We'll see. You might.
Is the best.
But we'll end it there. We'll end it there till next time. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. The rampant murder. All right. Anybody got anything they want to plug?
After that?
Yes, I would like to plug any of the fine microphone distributors found web-wide available for purchase. Good Lord, what
It
was happening with that
Razer.
mic?
I don't know. The computer froze, and then I realized it didn't have the echo cancellation off. That's the only thing I can think of because I turned it off and it was fine.
Okay. Jameis, tell us about your
It's
blog.
never done that before.
Got a blog. I just recently posted something. I can't remember what, but that's why I have a blog, so I don't have to remember everything.
Yes. Jameis's blog serves as his external memory pack. So check that out. Also check out Blue Magic, BLUMAGIK.com, where more murder hoboism just like this occurs over many, many, many years. So yeah, there we go. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night.